Hey YouTube, it's Queen Pam, Elon QP. Let's try and work this pumpkin. And so there's probably going to be a somewhat long video. Please feel free to fast forward. Let's start by cutting off the tag. And I'm also going to want to get this out of my way. So I'm just going to take it loose and hopefully put it somewhere where I might be able to find it. This is hot glued on, so I'm going to have to wonder if my heat gun will let it release. I'm going to pause and try that. I was able to heat it and pull it, and it came off, which is good because then I can put it back. But let's try and deal with the glue glob that's there. And I am looking for a scraper of some kind. It's pulling up the wood, so I'm going to let it live. I don't want the wood to come up. I'm going to pause and get some paint, and then we can get started. Keep some black gesso in here. Hopefully it's still good. It doesn't look to be hard. And I've got a brush. And I like to start with black because it makes everything rich underneath. My friends are always asking me, how do you always find out about all these crafty deals? Well, I sign up for everybody's newsletter. I don't always read the whole newsletter, but when I see the word sale or clearance or something like that, I pop onto the website and take a look. And when I'm trying not to spend money, I turn those off. I unsubscribe for a time. Zoom out a little bit because you guys can't really see what I'm doing. I'm going around the edges. Get it all in. I'll be back when this is done. Decided to put some gloves on. Black paint under your nails, hard to get off. And we'll flip it over and put a coat of black on the back as well. Just so if it flips around, it's taken care of too. Grabbed a cup, well, 3 colors of orange, one of them being fluorescent. By Dalaroni. This one is Amsterdam, Azo Orange. You can see there. And this one is Cadmium Orange U. And I think I want to start with the darker one, because I don't think I want fluorescent everywhere. This is not going to cover well. Okay. Well, Let's see, are you a little more opaque? Nope, you're not either. So we will mix orange with some white gesso. I think part of my problem was this brush was still wet. Clean up my brush strokes because I want them to go in the shape that a pumpkin goes. Right, let's get this dry and see if maybe more layers will help. And then I'm also going to get some white gesso and see what happens. Add some Liquitex gesso, white, put some out, some in. Let's dry this brush a little better. A little oranger. That'll give us a base, and then we can probably take it from there. I'm still not going to be sad about the black being up under there. 'Cause people are like, why? And you're going to cover it with something that's like white gesso. There's still going to be a richness there to me. We'll see. And if not, it does not have to go outside on my door. If this doesn't look good, you guys will never see this video. And also, neither will my neighbors. Layer one, let's dry it. Let's do layer two. There we go. And then you see how the black is, it's still peeking through, and therefore adding to the richness. I like that. The richness of that the black gives it. And I kind of pulled it out right here because I really want the black to continue to show through. Let's try it. I'm putting out a little bit of the fluorescent, and I'm going to switch brushes because I don't want the fluorescent to take over. And let's see if we even like it at all, because we might want to dry brush it on. And I think that's what we do want to do. So let me have a little water and get rid of that, where it's so heavy. Too late. Dry brush. Really don't like those brush lines in there, so I'm going to get rid of them. There's one here also. I just sprayed it with a little water, and then I'm going to rub it off. Oh, I kind of like how the black came back. Dry brush, Pam, dry. Liking it. Okay. And let me pause and clear up this and find out what I want to do after this. Can't waste that paint. So I've got this, I don't even know what this is. I didn't much like it after I made it. So I'm hoping that at some point, it's something I like. So for right now, you can clean paintbrushes. Be right back. Some burnt umber, and I want to put some burnt umber at the top, and I'm gonna throw. I don't think I'll be doing anything big, so I'm gonna throw this one in some water. You might hear the water. Nope, there was water already over there in a container, and I want the stem to be brown with this burnt umber. And I'm always putting out way, way too much. But maybe not, because it's going to take a few coats with this burnt umber. I can tell. Next, missed the part at the top. I don't want that to be orange. And too much brown. What to do now? What to do? What to do? Clean up that hole so that it's still usable. All right, I think I want some yellow highlights. I guess you guys heard me complaining, but that's okay. I'm going to edit that out. I am. I got a little gold ochre from Amsterdam. Doing the whole outline with the gold. Just enough. Or what I think's enough. Maybe some more. That might that might be it. Let's get it dry and see. Did you know where this gold's going? Hey, this page looks better already. Had to clean that up some so I could see it better. And I'm pretty much okay with it. Let's see which of these I'm going to want to use. Harvest. Not welcome. Not harvest. Thankful. So it can stay through Thanksgiving and then switch out to Christmas things. Yep, yep. I'm going to use some diamond glaze to put that together. Before I stick that on there, though, I am going to, well, I said, apparently I didn't record it, but I said before I put the thankful on, I'm going to cover the whole thing with diamond glaze. And I put it out, and I am now spreading it with my fingers. The last and the elements and diamond glaze will most definitely seal it. It's really bumpy, and I'd like it to be smoother. So maybe some more diamond glaze. And it will self-level. So maybe that's what I need to wait for. We'll be back. I'm just gonna, I'm just dropping the thankful down into the diamond glaze. I put my head over it a little bit to see if it was straight enough. And we're just gonna let that dry, and we'll come back when it's dry and finished. Well, I think I can actually add the bow back on also with the diamond glaze. And that's pretty much how it's gonna look. Maybe a little, the diamond glaze kind of goes on cloudy, and then it will clear up. You just kind of got to watch for bubbles, like I saw one there and one there, and I'm just popping them because I don't need this to be uh, really smooth. But I like that. I would, but I don't think I'm going to get that. And so the only other thing to do will be to put the hanger back up on it. Voila, for a little bit of time. And $1.25 at the $1.25 tree, I have a door decoration. So as always, I leave you in the hands of the Creator. Be blessed.